pussy, I'm home.
How sweet it is.
Well, I don't know why I
Well, Mayberry's just gonna turn into a regular sim town.
feel that something ain't right.
Got to come
Clowns,
Marsha.
cause to the right, here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
The Cruisin' Classics, only here on N3 Radio. Sit back, relax, and let us take you back in the day. Hosted by La-chismosa.
It's so hard to keep the smile from my face. Losing control, yeah, I'm all over the place. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right, here I am, stuck in
¿Qué pasó, loquitos? And welcome to the Cruisin' Classics here on N3Radio.com. So, usually I give you the best of the 50s, 60s, and 70s, but if you know about chismosa, you know I like to go a bit further back than that. So today, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to get you the greatest hits of World War II from the 30s and 40s. Let's get it started.
A soldier is the girl who adores a parade, and she loves to see her soldier play his part in the grand cavalcade. For the girl who loves a soldier is in love with the right kind of man. When he says, "Fall in, my darling," well, she falls in his arms while she can. She simply can't refuse him. Oh, how she'd hate to lose him. For the girl who weds a soldier is the girl who adores a parade. She becomes herself a soldier. She's a part of the grand cavalcade.
Every Friday on the farm is rabbit pie day. So every Friday that ever comes along, I get up early and sing this little song. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Bang, 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 bang goes the farmer's gun. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, 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 run. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Don't give the farmer his fun, fun, fun. He'll get by without his rabbit pie. So run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Bang, 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 bang goes the farmer's gun. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, 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 run. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Don't give the farmer his fun, fun, fun. He'll get by without his rabbit pie. So run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run.
Mr. What you callin', what you doing tonight? Hope you're in the mood because I'm feeling just right. How's about a corner with a table for two, where the music's mellow with some gay rendezvous? There's no chance romancing with a blue attitude. You've got to do some dancing to get in the mood. Sister, what you callin', that's a timely idea. Something swing-a-dilla would be good to my ear. Everybody must agree that dancing has charm when you have a certain one you love in your arms. Stepping out with you will be a sweet interlude. I'll build her up, but that will put me in the mood. In the mood. Oh yes, I got it. In the mood. Your ear will spot it. In the mood. Oh, what a hot hit. Be alive and get the jive. You got to learn how. Hep, hep, hep. Hep like a heifer. Pep, pep, pep. Hot as a pepper. Step, step, step. Step like a stepper. Muggin', huggin' in the mood now. Mister, what you callin', what you doing tonight? Hope you're in the mood because I'm feeling just right. How's about a corner with a table for two, where the music's mellow with some gay rendezvous? There's a chance romancing with the blue attitude. We're in the mood, mood, mood. Down, wow, 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 down. Down, wow, 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 down. We're in the mood. We start hard and when we're in the mood, I think we got it 'cause we're in the mood now. Lit, lit, la, da, do, hep, 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 happity, happen, hep, 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 happity, peppin', step, 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 steppy, steppin', loggin' and a hoggin' in the mood. Mister, what you callin'? You see, what this kind of jivin' can mean to me. Swing it good and loud in an easy key, show how easy rockin' can really be. One is for the glory, and two and three, we're gonna break it up tonight. We're gonna tear it down tonight. We're in the mood.
Mother dear, I'm writing you from somewhere in France, hoping this finds you well.
Sergeant says I'm doing fine, a soldier and a half. Here's a song that we'll all sing, it'll make you laugh. We're gonna hang out the washing on the Siegfried line. Have you any dirty washing, mother dear? We're going to hang out the washing on the Siegfried line, 'cause the washing day is here. Whether the weather may be wet or fine, we'll just rub along without a care. We're gonna hang out the washing on the Siegfried line, if the Siegfried line's still there. We're gonna hang out the washing on the Siegfried line. Have you any dirty washing, mother dear? We're gonna hang out the washing on the Siegfried line, 'cause the washing day is here. Whether the weather may be wet or fine, we'll just rub along without a care. We're gonna hang out the washing on the Siegfried line, if the Siegfried line's still there. Everybody's mucking in and doing their job, wearing a great big smile. Everybody's got to keep their spirits up today. If you want to keep in swing, here's the song to sing. We're going to hang out the washing on the Siegfried line. Have you any dirty washing, mother dear? We're going to hang out the washing on the Siegfried line. Why? Because the washing day is here. Now whether the weather may be wet or fine, well, we'll just rub along without a care. We're going to hang out the washing on the Siegfried line. Well, if the Siegfried line's still there.
The war has provided some problems that have worried us all quite a lot. How can we live when the price of our food is 14 and threepence per bot? But the thing that worries me and the whole darn family is, where can poor Pa go in the blackout? Where can poor Pa go at nights? He can't find his way to his favourite club. He can't find his pals 'cause he can't find the pub. So where does poor Pa go in the blackout? He stays home and glares at the kids. He grumbles at mother, she grumbles at him, and says, well, go out, I'm not keeping you in. So father goes out in the blackout, although it is pouring with rain. And just as he gets out, then off goes the siren, so he comes right home again. Where can poor Pa go in the blackout? Where can poor Pa go at nights? There aren't any pools and he doesn't play nap. His coat's in the tool shed, he can't find his cap. So what does Pa do in the blackout? He sits home and mopes by the fire. He can't spend his money and mother knows that. She takes it all from him to buy a new hat. So father, he curses the blackout and says it will drive him insane. He pops his head out and then off goes the siren, so he pops it back again. We know where the flies go in winter. We've all known that old one for years. And most of our lads have by now found the daughter of Mamselle from Armentiers. But there's one thing must remain, so I ask you once again, What can poor Pa do in the blackout? What can poor Pa do at nights? If he gets to the pub, well, it's 10 pence a pint. It costs him at least 30 bob to get tight. So what does Pa do in the blackout? He just sits at home and looks glum. He started on fretwork, he painted the bar, but Mother sat in it, we didn't half laugh, and Father was out in the blackout. And Mother screamed out with the pain, and as soon as he heard it, he thought 'twas the siren, so he rushed right home again. Where can poor Pa go in the blackout? Where can poor Pa go at nights? His pals are all stuck in their homes just like him. They cannot get out, so they gotta stop in. So what can poor Pa do in the blackout? He says that it's driving him mad. He puts on the wireless, and what does he get? Just haw-haw and boo-hoo, and they're pretty wet. So he tries to go out in the blackout, but he goes and falls right down the drain. He limps back to Mother, and she tells him he's drunk, and so he limps right out again.
It's Berlin or bust. Oh, we didn't want to do it, but we must, boys. Berlin or bust. Someone started kicking up a fuss, boys. Tell them the truth, we loudly roar. And so the RAF have posted leaflets through the door. So it's Berlin or bust. Oh, we didn't want to do it, but we must.
Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies turn the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
You should see me out in France, wearing my tin hat. Mid shot and shell, it's worse than, well, it's even worse than that. Now imagine me in the Maginot Line, sitting on a mine in the Maginot Line. Now it's turned out nice again, the army life is fine. French girls make a fuss of me. I'm not French if you can see, but I know what they mean when they say wee wee down on the Maginot Line. Now imagine me in the Maginot Line, sitting on a mine in the Maginot Line. Now it's turned out nice again, the army life is fine. The enemy we had to chase, but my gun got out of place. I went and shot the colonel in the base, down on the Maginot Line. Imagine me in the Maginot Line, sitting on a mine in the Maginot Line. Now it's turned out nice again, the army life is fine. At night myself to sleep I sing, to my old tin hat I cling. I have to use it now for everything, down on the Maginot Line. Now imagine me in the Maginot Line, sitting on a mine in the Maginot Line. Now it's turned out nice again, the army life is fine. Suddenly a pain I felt, a doctor on my tummy knelt. He slapped a poultice underneath me belt, right on the Maginot Line. Maginot Line, sitting on a mine in the Maginot Line. Now it's turned out nice again, the army life is fine. Hitler can't kid us a lot, his secret weapons Tommy Rod. You ought to see what the sergeant's got, down on the Maginot Line, down on the Maginot Line.
Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. Cheerio, here I go on my way. Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. With a cheer, not a tear, make it gay. Give me a smile I can keep all the while in my heart while I'm away. Till we meet you're going to write these here words out for me. Come on, look. Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. Cheerio, here I go on my way. Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. With a cheer, not a tear, make it pay. Give me a smile I can keep all the while in my heart while I'm away. Till we meet once again, you and I. Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. Wish me luck as you wave me Give me a smile I can keep all the while in my heart. He's a rock Roger and she's waking along the fun till we meet once again, you and I. Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye.
When we go strolling in the park at night, oh, the darkness is a boon. Who cares if we're without a light? They can't black out the moon. I see you smiling in the cigarette glow, so the picture fades too soon. But I see all I want to know. They can't black out the moon. We don't grumble, we don't worry about alarms. When you stumble right into my arms. And when you kiss me, don't you realize that my heart's like a big balloon? And like the love light in your eyes, they can't black out the moon.
Everybody pinches my butter. They won't leave my butter alone. And nothing is better than butter for keeping the old man at home. Everybody says I'm old-fashioned to sit on the things that are rationed. So pinch all my ham and and my plum and apple jam, but please leave my butter alone. I've got a nice friendly face, I think you will agree, and folks are always popping in to have a cup of tea. You might think there's a war on, why they argue and they shout, but it's not wars or politics that I'm worrying about. Do you know that everybody pinches my butter? It's disgusting. They won't leave my butter alone. Getting quite worried. You know, there's nothing that's better than a little bit of butter. You know what I mean? For keeping your old man at home and keeping him a bit busy like. You know, everybody says I'm a bit old-fashioned, but I'm funny that way. And I like to sit on my things that I've got rationed. You can pinch all my ham and my plum and apple jam, but please leave my butter alone. I'll take care of it. Please leave my butter alone. That's what I say. Everybody says that I'm old-fashioned, to sit on the things that are rationed. So pinch all my ham and my plum and apple jam, but please leave my butter alone. Please leave my butter alone.
It's a lovely day tomorrow. Tomorrow is a lovely day. Come and feast your tear-dimmed eyes on tomorrow's clear blue skies. If today your heart is weary, if every little thing looks gray, just forget your troubles and learn to say, tomorrow is a lovely day. It's a lovely day tomorrow. Tomorrow is a lovely day. Come and feast your tear-dimmed eyes on tomorrow's clear blue skies. If today your heart is weary, if every little thing looks gray, just forget your troubles and learn to say, tomorrow is a lovely day.
Love is such a funny thing, you find it everywhere. There's so much of the stuff around, it's even in the air. Because I love a uniform above all other things, I looked around until I found a pair of silver wings. I fell in love with an airman who had big blue eyes. I used to watch him doing crazy things in the skies. We went for a spin way up in the blue. What happened there is my affair, and I'm not telling you. We flew around and round and round and looped the loop by heck. And when we straightened out, I wound up hanging round his neck. I fell in love with an airman who had big blue eyes, but I'm nobody's baby now. Oh, he was so strong and tall. He wasn't worried 'cause he knew a little rain must fall. I fell in love with an airman who had big blue eyes, but I'm nobody's baby now. Camouflage, I fell in love with an airman who had big blue eyes, but I'm nobody's baby. I'm nobody's baby now. Oh, darling, the boy should have said she's nobody's baby then.
Right. Nobody's baby.
I'm nobody's baby. I'm nobody's baby now.
Dearest memories all remind you that sorrow never comes to stay. And when the shadows fall behind you, there'll come another day. A day to bring you joy and laughter, or when the night has passed away, you'll find the sunshine follows after. There'll come another day. And then together in sunny weather we'll wander hand in hand. Shadows will vanish, true love will banish all life's misunderstanding. The world will glow with golden glory. Soon we'll forget the skies were gray. And like a lovely fairy story, there'll come another day.
together in sunny weather. We'll wander hand in hand. Shadows will vanish, true love will banish all life's misunderstandings. Then the world will glow with golden glory. Soon we'll forget the skies were gray, and like a lovely fairy story, there'll come another day.
Don't run away, mister. Oh, stay and play, mister. Don't worry if you hear the sirens go, though I'm not a lady of the highest virtue. I wouldn't dream of letting anything hurt you. And so before you go, I think you ought to know I've got a cozy flat. There's a place for your hat. I'll wear a pink chiffon negligee gown. And do I know my stuff? But if that's not enough, I've got the deepest shelter in town. I've got a room for two, a radio that's new, an alarm clock that won't let you down. And I've got central heat, but to make it complete, I've got the deepest shelter in town. Every modern comfort I can just guarantee. If you hear the siren call, then it's probably me. And sweetie, to revert, I'll keep you on the alert. I won't even be wearing a frown. So you can hang around here until the all clear in the deepest shelter in town. Now, honey, I don't sing of an Anderson thing. Climbing in one, you look like a clown. But if he came here to see, why, Sir John would agree, I've got the deepest shelter in town. Now, Mr. Morrison says he's getting things done, and he's a man of the greatest renown. But before it gets wrecked, I hope he'll come and inspect the deepest shelter in town. Now, I was one of the first to clear my attic of junk. But when it comes to shelters, nowadays it's all bunk. So, honey, don't get scared. It's there to be shared, and you'll feel like a king with a crown. So please don't be mean. Better men than you have been in the deepest shelter, the neatest shelter, the deepest shelter in town.
They say there's a troop ship just leaving Bombay, bound for old Blighty Shore, heavily laden with time-expired men, bound for the land they adore. There's many an airman just finishing his time, there's many a twerp signing on. You'll get no promotion this side of the ocean, so cheer up, my lads, bless 'em all. Bless 'em all, bless 'em all, the long and the short and the tall. Bless all the sergeants and WO1s, bless all the corporals and their blinking sons, 'cause we're saying goodbye to them all. As back to their billets they crawl, you'll get no promotion this side of the ocean, so cheer up, my lads, bless 'em all. They say if you work hard you'll get better pay. We've heard all that before. Clean up your buttons and polish your boots, scrub out the barrack room floor. There's many a rookie has taken it in, hook, line and sinker and all. You'll get no promotion this side of the ocean, so cheer up, my lads, bless 'em all. Bless 'em all, bless 'em all, the long and the short and the tall. Bless all the sergeants and WO1s, bless all the corporals and their blinking sons, 'cause we're saying goodbye to them all. As back to their billets they crawl. You'll get no promotion this side of the ocean, so cheer up, my lads, bless 'em all. Now they say that the sergeant's a very nice chap. Oh, what a tale to tell. Ask him for leave on a Saturday night, he'll pay your fare home as well. There's many an airman has blighted his life through writing rude words on the wall. You'll get no promotion this side of the ocean, so cheer up, my lads, bless 'em all.
Bless 'em all.
Bless 'em all.
Bless 'em all.
Bless 'em all, the long and the short and the tall. Bless all the sergeants and WO1s, bless all the corporals and their blinking sons, 'cause we're saying goodbye to them all. As back to their billets they crawl. You'll get no promotion this side of the ocean, so cheer up, my lads, bless 'em all. Nobody knows what a twerp you have been, so cheer up, my lads, bless 'em all.
A lady known as Paris, romantic and charming, has left her old companions and faded from view. Lonely men with lonely eyes are seeking her in vain. Her streets are where they were, but there's no sign of her. She has left the same. The last time I saw Paris, her heart was warm and gay. I heard the laughter of her heart in every street cafe. The last time I saw Paris, her trees were dressed for spring, and lovers walked beneath those trees, and birds found songs to sing. I dodged the same old taxicabs that I had dodged for years. The chorus of their squeaky horns was music to my ears. The last time I saw Paris, her heart was young and gay. No matter how they change her, I remember her that way. I'll think of happy hours and people who shared them, old women selling flowers in markets at dawn, children who applauded Punch and Judy in the park, and those who danced at night and kept their Paris bright, till the town went dark. The last time I saw Paris, her heart was warm and gay. I heard the laughter of her heart in every street cafe. The last time I saw Paris, her trees were dressed for spring, and lovers walked beneath those trees, and birds found songs to sing. I dodged the same old taxicabs that I had dodged for years. The chorus of their squeaky horns was music to my ears. The last time I saw Paris, her heart was young and gay. No matter how they change her, I'll remember her that way. No matter how they change her, I'll remember her that way.
Poor Mussolini has got just a teeny suspicion he's made a mistake. saying the Mediterranean was an Italian lake. Now must be reckoned as Pope Paul II, his boast that in Greece he would win. Now every day is Iranian, what price that bristly chin? Oh, what a surprise for the Duce, he can't put it over the Greeks. Oh, what a surprise for the Duce, they do say he's had no spaghetti for weeks. His troubadours advance with roars of viva, oh viva. In armored cars they strum guitars till frilly white skirts play the deuce with black shirts. Oh, what a surprise for the Duce, he can't put it over the Greeks. Il Travatore once caused a furore, but Musso has no time for this. He's too busy with his portfolio, sorting out men to dismiss. He's got a mania, they're out in Albania, that someone has certainly heard. That is why Marshal Badoglio had to be given the bird. Oh, what a surprise for the Duce, he can't put it over the Greeks. Oh, what a surprise for the Duce. They do say with Adolf, his name simply reeks. Despondent are the famed Italian tenors. Sopranos sneeze on their top E's, of mezzos no trace, and a bomb on each bass. Oh, what a surprise for the Duce, he can't put it over the Greeks. Oh, what a surprise for the Duce, he can't put it over the Greeks.
The sentry stands at the palace gates, though he's not dressed in red. His eyes are looking everywhere, but he never turns his head. The royal standard waves above for everyone to see. The king is with his people, 'cause that's where he wants to be. The king is still in London, in London, in London. And he would be in London town if London Bridge was falling down. He's got a house in London, in London, in London. And there within the palace yard the soldiers of the king stand guard. Strike up the music, roll up the drums, and let all the trumpets play. Tell all the world we're facing the music. Here we all are and here we all stay. The king is still in London, in London, in London. Like Mr. Jones and Mr. Brown, the king is still in London town.
me soft army blankets, I'm tickled to death.
Oh, how he misses his missus since he became a military man.
Sheltered life, adored his little wife. It seemed that nothing ever could go wrong. His lot was so serene, each day the same routine, until his call-up notice came along. Oh, how he misses his missus since he became a military man.
Since he joined the army.
Oh, how he misses her kisses and all the little things she used to plan. He rushes home on leave whenever there's a chance. He misses more than anything his ration of romance. Oh, how he misses his missus since he became a military man.
What's the matter with you, Breeze? Homesick?
Course down the crow, Sergeant, I don't half miss my missus. Holes in me sock, no perishing hot water bottle in me bed. Blimey, I ain't all fed up.
Well, what are you grousing about? You're going on leave tomorrow, ain't you?
Yes, I am, and what's more, I ain't a-coming back again.
Oh, you ain't, eh? Might I ask why?
'Cause I've been and given in me notice. I can't go without me little bit of home comfort.
Well, how much leave you got? 14 days?
Yes.
Right, well, I might arrange for you to have 14 days CB instead.
Number one means you're always on top. Your number one radio.
N3 Radio in the mix.
All right, I hope you're enjoying the music tonight, but we're going to pause, take a break, get a promo in, and we'll get you right back into the mix here on the Cruisin' Classics on N3Radio.com. Stick around, guys. The Arcade, only here on N3Radio.com. Robert and N3 Radio bring you the best of the 80s. 2 hours set, nothing but 80s music. Live, Sundays, 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern, here on N3Radio.com.
I travel the world and the 7 seas.
Oh, have you not heard? It was my understanding that everyone had heard.
Heard what?
Brian, don't! Oh, well, a bird, bird, bird. A bird, a word, well, a bird, bird, bird. A bird, a word, well, a bird, bird, bird.
N3Radio.com.
All right, we're back from that promo break. Let's get you right back into the mix here on the Cruisin' Classics.
Colonel Montmorency, who was in Calcutta in '92, emerged from his retirement for the war. He wasn't very pleased with all he heard and all he saw, but whatever he felt, he tightened his belt and organized a corps. Poor Colonel Montmorency thought, considering all the wars he'd fought, the Home Guard was his job to do or die. But after days and weeks and years, bravely drying his manly tears, he wrote the following letter to the Minister of Supply. Could you please oblige us with a Bren gun, or failing that, a hand grenade will do? We've got some ammunition in a rather damp condition, and Major Huss has an arc with us that was used at Waterloo. With the vicar's stirrup pump, a pitchfork and a spade, it's rather hard to guard an aerodrome. So if you can't oblige us with the brand gun, the Home Guard might as well go home. Could you please oblige us with the Bren gun? We're getting awfully tired of drawing lots. Today we had a shipment of some curious equipment, and just for a prank they sent us a tank that ties itself in knots. On Sunday's mock invasion, Captain Clark was heard to say he hadn't even got a brush and comb. So if you can't oblige us with the Bren gun, the Home Guard might as well go home. Colonel Montmorency planned, in case the enemy tried to land, to drive them back with skill and armored force. He realized his army should be mechanized, of course, but somewhere inside, experience cried, "My kingdom for a horse." Poor Colonel Montmorency tried, at infinite cost of time and pride, to tackle his superiors again. Having just one motorbike, 14 swords and a marlinspike, he wrote the following letter in the following urgent strain. Could you please oblige us with the Bren gun? We need it very badly, I'm afraid. Our local crossword solver has an excellent revolver, but during a short attack on a fort, the trigger got mislaid. In course of operations planned for Friday afternoon, our orders are to storm the Hippodrome. So if you can't oblige us with the Bren gun, the Home Guard might as well go home. Could you please oblige us with the Bren gun? The lack of one is wounding to our pride. Last night we found the cutest little German parachutist. He looked at our kit and giggled a bit and laughed until he cried. We'll have to hide that armored car when marching to Berlin. We'd almost be ashamed of it in Rome. So if you can't oblige us with the Bren gun, the Home Guard might as well go home.
Break of day, they're off and away into the grey clouds flying forth away to the north, sound of their engines dying, over the mountains, over the sea, keeping the skyways free. So we are waiting till they return. What will their tidings be? The victory roll, the victory roll. Here come the Spitfires back from patrol. Look up quick, the victory roll, so lovely to see. First 3 and then 3. Here come the Spitfires home from the sea, home for tea. The victory roll, flying low beneath a cloud, harps below are proud. Into view against the blue, with their engines roaring loud. The victory roll, the victory roll. Here come the Spitfires home from patrol. Look up quick, there's the victory roll.
the victory roll, the victory roll, the victory roll.
He's a grand old man, never was an also ran. Britain's guiding star, known both near and far, wearing the famous bulldog grin and smoking a big cigar. He's a grand old man, for us he's doing all that he can. He's bound to find the turning, however long the lane. Then we'll see the rainbow when we chase away the rain. For what we've done before, we know we're jolly well do again if we follow the grand old man. He's the grand old man, never was and also ran. Britain's guiding star, known both near and far, wearing the famous bulldog grin and smoking a big cigar. He's the grand old man, for us he's doing all he can. And now it's up to you and me, we've got a job to do. We know that we have got the stuff that's going to see us through. There's the Army and the Air Force and the boys in Navy Blue, and we still got the grand old man.
London town was happy as could be. Everything was apple pie so far as he could see. He'd got his wife, he'd got his kids, and things were right as rain, until the God-forsaken Hun got busy once again. Then Mr. Brown of London town had a job to do, meant to see it through, and he did it too. Mr. Brown of London town sent the wife away, sent the kids to play, miles and miles away. Things blew up and things blew down, seemed a blinking shame. Bloomin' fire and flame, blimey, what a game. But who stood up and saved the town when London Bridge was falling down? Mr. Brown of London town, oi, Mr. Brown.
stepped off the train, the smile in your eyes like the sun after rain. To mark the occasion, we went out to dine. Remember the laughter, the music, the wine, that drive in the taxi when midnight had flown. Then breakfast next morning, just we two alone. You had to go, the time was so short. We both had so much to say. Your kit to be packed, the train to be caught. Pardon me for crying, but I just felt that way. And now you have gone, dear, this letter I pen. My heart travels with you till we meet again. Keep smiling, my darling, and someday we'll spend a lifetime as sweet as that lovely weekend. Keep smiling, my darling, and someday we'll spend a lifetime as sweet as that lovely weekend.
I give you a toast, ladies and gentlemen. I give you a toast, ladies and gentlemen. May this fair land we love so well in dignity and freedom dwell. The worlds may change and go awry, while there is still one voice to cry. There'll always be an England, while there's a country lane. Wherever there's a cottage small beside a field of grain, there'll always be an England, while there's a busy street. Wherever there's a turning wheel, a million marching feet. Red, white, and blue, what does it mean to you? Surely you're proud, shout it aloud, Britain's away. The Empire too, we can depend on you. Freedom remains, these are the chains, nothing can break. There'll always be an England, and England shall be free. If England means as much to you as England means to me. White and blue, what does it mean to you? Surely you're proud, shout it aloud, Britain's away. The Empire too, we can depend on you. Freedom remains, these are the chains, nothing can break. There'll always be an England, and England shall be free. If England means as much to
the day that all us cats must surely do our bit. We all must do our share so Uncle Sam can hit. Save up all your pots and pans. Save up every little thing you can. Don't give it away. Get some cash for your trash, yeah. Save up all that old newspaper. Save and pile it like a high skyscraper. Don't give it away. Get some cash for your trash. In between, we'll do some loving. White, handsome turtle doving. Will you listen to me, honey? Get plenty of the folding money. Save up all your iron and tin. But when you go to turn it in, don't give it away. Get some cash for your trash. Say, in between we'll do some loving, white, handsome turtle doving. When you listen to me, honey, get plenty of the folding money. Save up all your iron and tin. But when you go to turn it in, don't give it away, no, no. Get some cash, get some cash, get some cash for your trash. Get plenty of it, too.
Tree with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. No, 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 don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me till I come marching home. Don't go walking down Lover's Lane with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. No, 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 don't go walking down Lover's Lane with anyone else but me till I come marching home. I just got word from a guy who heard from the guy next door to me. The girl he met just loves to pet, and it fits you to a T. So don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me till I come marching home.
Don't give out with those lips of yours to anyone
with anyone else but me. I know the apple tree is reserved for you and me, and I'll be true till you come marching home.
There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow. Just you wait and see. I'll never forget the people I met braving those angry skies. I remember well as the shadows fell, the light of hope in their eyes. And though I'm far away, I still can hear them say, thumbs up. For when the dawn comes up, there'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow. Just you wait and see. There'll be love and laughter and peace ever after tomorrow, when the world is free. The shepherd will tend his sheep, the valley will bloom again, and Jimmy will go to sleep in his own little room again. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow. Just you wait and see. Just you wait and see.
The weather's fine for flying, the fog has gone to bed. There's such good visibility, you could see victory ahead. Let's fill the air with eagles, let's fill the clouds with men, and we will see a world that's free when we fly home again.
Said the bombardier to the pilot.
Well, give us a little ride.
The pilot said to the navigator,
why don't you slide inside?
The navigator, he looked around and said to the engineer,
ah, your hands are dirty, your pants are dirty, you're dirty behind the ear.
Said the bombardier to the gunner,
well, how are we fixed for lead?
The pilot said to the radio man,
how's the weather ahead?
Said the bombardier to the pilot,
hand us that pretty crate, 5 degrees to the right'll make it, just as sure as fate.
The ship belonged to the bombardier, who opened his little bag. He saw the target, the lovely target, and suddenly,
bombs away!
Said the bombardier to the pilot,
call it a day.
And then the pilot said to the radio man,
say we done it again.
The weather's fine for flying. The fog has gone to bed. There's such good visibility. You can see victory ahead. Let's fill the air with eagles. Let's fill the clouds with men. And we shall see a world that's free when we fly home again.
Let's fill the air with eagles. Let's fill the clouds with men. And we will see a world that's free when we fly home again.
When the roses bloom again and the fields feel the plow, we will meet again, sweetheart, somehow. When the birds take back the sky and the night smiles above, we'll be free again to live and love. Till then, oh, how I'll miss you, the laughter and tears we used to share. Till then, in dreams I'll kiss you and seal every dream with a prayer. When the roses bloom again, when the world starts anew, I'll be waiting here, sweetheart, for when the roses bloom again, when the world starts anew, I'll be waiting here, sweetheart, just waiting for
When the Führer says, wie ist the master race? Wie heil, heil! Right in the Führer's face, not to love the Führer is a great disgrace. So wie heil, heil! Right in the Führer's face. When her Goebbels says, we own the world in space, we heil, heil, right in her Goebbels' face. When her Goering says, they'll never bomb this place, we heil, heil, right in her Goering's face. Are we not the Superman? Aryan pure Superman.
Yeah, we is the Superman. Super duper Superman.
Is this Nazi land so good? Would you leave it if you could?
Yeah, this Nazi land is good. We would leave it if we could.
We bring the world new order. Heil Hitler's world new order. Everyone of foreign race will love the Führer's space when we bring to the world disorder. When the Führer says he is the master race, we heil, heil, right in the Führer's space. Not to love the Führer is a great disgrace, so we heil, heil, right in the Führer's space. Führer says he is the master race, we heil, heil, right in the Führer's face. Not to love the Führer is a great disgrace, so we heil, heil, right in the Führer's face.
Behind, I'd take a stroll and get you right off my mind, but now I find that I don't want to walk without the sunshine. Why'd you'd have to turn off all that sunshine? Oh, baby, please come back, or you'll break my heart for me. 'Cause I don't want to walk without you, no. Without you, baby, walk without my arm about you, baby. I thought the day you left me behind, I'd take a stroll and get you right off my mind, but now I find that I don't want to walk without the sunshine. Why'd you'd have to turn off all that sunshine? Oh, baby, please come back, or you'll break my heart for me. 'Cause I don't want to walk without you, no.
This is the land where I was born not so long ago. This is the land that's troubled now with worry and with woe. There was a question pounding my brain, what to do, what to do, when out of a dream the answer came into view. I saw a peaceful old valley with a carpet of corn for a floor, and I heard a voice within me whisper, this is worth fighting for. I saw a little old cottage and the river that flowed by the door, and I heard a voice within me whisper, this is worth fighting for. Didn't I build that cottage? Didn't I plant that corn? Didn't my folks before me fight for this country before I was born? I gathered my loved ones around me, and I gazed at each face I adore, and I heard that voice within me thunder, this is worth fighting for. That cottage, didn't I plant that corn? Didn't my folks before me fight for this country before I was born? I gathered my loved ones around me, and I gazed at each face I adore, and I heard that voice within me thunder, this is what fighting for.
Pretend to be a great celebrity, but still I'm quite important in my way. The job I have to do may not sound much to you, but all the same I'm very proud to say I'm the girl that makes the thing that drills the hole, that holds the ring, that drives the rod, that turns the knob, that works the thingamabob. I'm the girl that makes the thing that holds the oil, that oils the ring, that takes the shank, that moves the crank, that works the thingamabob. It's a ticklish sort of job, making a thing for a thingamabob, especially when you don't know what it's for. But it's the girl that makes the thing that drills the hole, that holds the ring, that makes the thingamabob, that makes the engines roar. And it's the girl that makes the thing that holds the oil, that oils the ring, that makes the thingamabob that's going to win the war. I'm not what you would call a heroine at all. I don't suppose you'd even know my name. But though I'll never boast of my important post, I'll strike a blow for freedom just the same. That works the thingamabob. the thingamabob. It's a ticklish sort of job, making a thing for a thingamabob, especially when you don't know what it's for. But it's the girl that makes the thing, that drills the hole, that holds the ring, that makes the thingamabob, that makes the engines roar. And it's the girl that makes the thing, that holds the oil, that oils the ring, that makes the thingamabob, that's going to win the war. It isn't all.
Down went the gunner, a bullet was his fate. Down went the gunner, and then the gunner's mate. Up jumped the sky pilot, gave the boys a look, and fanned the gun himself as he laid aside the book, shouting, "Praise the Lord, and pass the ammunition. Praise the Lord, and pass the ammunition. Praise the Lord, and pass the ammunition, and we'll all stay free. Praise the Lord, and swing into position. Can't afford to be a politician. Praise the Lord, we're all between perdition and the deep blue sea." Yes, the sky pilot said it. You've got to give him credit, for a son of a gunner was he. Shouting, "Praise the Lord, we're on a mighty mission. All aboard, we're not to go in fishing. Praise the Lord, and pass the ammunition, and we'll all stay free." Shouting, "Praise the Lord, we're on a mighty mission. All aboard, we're not to go in fishing. Praise the Lord, and pass the ammunition, and we'll all stay free."
Never know just how much I miss you. You'll never know just how much I care. And if I tried, I still couldn't hide my love for you. You ought to know, for haven't I told you so a million or more times? You went away and my heart went with you. I speak your name in my every prayer. If there is some other way to prove that I love you, I swear I don't know how. You'll never know if you don't know. couldn't hide my love for you. You ought to know, for haven't I told you so? A million or more times. You went away and my heart went with you. I speak your name in my every prayer. If there is some other way to prove that I love you, I swear I don't know how. You'll never know if you don't know now.
internet radio stations around. N3 Radio in the mix.
And that'll do it tonight for the Cruisin' Classics here on N3Radio.com. Stay tuned, we got more great programming coming up for you. Up next, we have the arcade, followed by Forever Freestyle and Bang Your Head. Have a great rest of your weekend, folks, and we'll see you next time.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now. Here.
N3 Radio is a non-profit teaching platform for non-professionals. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or professional use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
We at N3 Radio care about our listeners and each and every one's health and safety. As you may have heard, that COVID-19, also known as coronavirus, has been classified as a pandemic. This pandemic, unfortunately, has a large impact in this world, reporting many illnesses and deaths. The novel coronavirus is a new respiratory virus. Symptoms include fever, cough, and shortness of breath, and may appear in as few as 2 days or as long as 14 days after the exposure. Unfortunately, at this time, a vaccine is not available. We highly recommend that you continue to follow updates on the World Health Organization website, the CDC website, and your local health department. You can prevent the spread by practicing basic protective measures. Wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. If soap and water are not available, use hand sanitizer with 60% or more alcohol content. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Cover your cough when you sneeze. Clean and disinfect touched objects and surfaces. And last but not least, stay at home. Stay at home, guys. You can avoid the spread by staying at home and not going anywhere if you don't have to. And at times like this, we need to reflect and take the time to pray for one another.
Yada, making moves, making moves, making moves, making moves, making moves, making, yeah.
Yo, what up? It's your boy King Cass, all the way from Christchurch City, New Zealand, and I'm here to say thanks to the United States for putting us on. And bullying is not okay. Continuous bullying takes lives. We out here to be the voice of the people. I've been suffering bullying lately, and I'm just here to be a voice for the people that can't speak, because bullying is not okay. Do you hear me? Bullying is not okay.
Feeling like I'm falling, awoken from a dream. These demons keep on crawling all over top of me.